Alright, so today I'm going to be telling you the top 3 best police/sheriff cars in ERLC. So if you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe as it helps out a lot. But anyways, let's get straight into it. Okay, so if we head over to menu here and we join onto the police team, we might also review the sheriff team, but they're about the same. There's just a different livery, so we don't need any of this. But if we head out to the car spawn lot over here, then there's actually quite a lot of police cars. I think there's about 11. Okay, there's actually 15, not 11, but there's quite a lot of good ones here. So first one straight off the bat, you guys will obviously think it's the best, is the Corvette, but I'm not so sure on that. It's a pretty good car, but as some of you guys will know, I do have some opinions on that, which I'll be discussing later in the video. But we'll start off with one of my personal favorites, which is the Dodge Charger Pursuit. This car is really commonly used because obviously it looks great. It's really fast, and it obviously handles pretty good and stuff like that. So it's really good to drive around. It looks really nice as well. So this car is really good. It's also decent at off-roading as well. Like if you need to chase someone like over here, you can quite easily do that. You know, you won't really get stuck on anything, unlike the Corvette and a few others, which we'll talk about later on in the video. But yeah, this car is overall a great car. So I think this is definitely deserves to be in the top 3. You guys might have some different opinions on that, but this one in my opinion deserves to be in the top 3. So yeah, I think that's about it for this one. There isn't really much to it. I'm just going to go and switch to the other one. Okay, so now over here, we're going to have a look at some of the other ones. So the Chevrolet Tahoe is pretty good. I'm not going to include it in this top 3 list though, because it's not the fastest vehicle, but obviously it is really good. I do love how this vehicle looks, and it's a decent vehicle for FBI as well. And then the next one that we have, the next decent one, we have the Ford Interceptor Utility, but obviously there's an updated version of this, so I don't really use this one anymore. And the Chevrolet Express van as well. This one can hold a lot of people, and it also has a swap package, which can be really good. But again, not really in my top 3. But the 2020 Ford Interceptor Utility is amazing, so I'm going to spawn it in my blue for now. But this car, honestly, in my opinion, is my favourite car in the game. I always use this. I think it's an amazing car. I love how it looks. I love how, you know, how it's rank locked as well, so not everyone is driving it. And I love how it's an SUV, like, or similar to an SUV, because SUVs are really helpful on the police team. Now, if they're fast SUVs, then obviously that's even better, because in ERLC there isn't really too many like fast like SUVs/pickup trucks, especially not on the police team either. So you have to kind of be careful with what cars you pick and what you're going to do. So in this car, this one is literally good for anything. So this is good for pursuits, it's good for responding to normal calls, it's good for responding to anything like that needs like shooting backup or whatever. Obviously it's not the most suitable car for responding to shootings, but it's pretty good, and obviously it's very fast. As you can see right now, we're going over 130 miles per hour, and that's not even the top speed. So it's really good, and I love how it looks as well. As I've already said, it's really good at off-roading, it's really good at speed and the handling and the braking and everything like that. It's really good. And it also has a lot of fuel as well. I did forget to mention that it has a lot of fuel that it can hold, so you don't need to refuel too much. But then I think the next few, so the Chevrolet Silverado and the Ford F-150 is really good for undercover. So as you can see, they do literally look really undercover when you have this, and you can't really tell if it's a police car or not. So that's really good. And then we have the Dodge Durango Pursuit. I like this one, but in my opinion, it's not really my favorite. I'm not a big fan on the model. I just think there's something about it I don't really like. But then we have the Dodge Charger Pursuit Wide Body, which I think is going to be the last one in my top 3. So I'm going to spawn this one in unmarked because it looks really cool in unmarked. And as you guys can see, this is just such a nice looking vehicle. And one of my main like things that I love about this car is that it has 4 seats. It is the fastest car on the police team with 4 seats, and it's also the fastest car on the civilian team with 4 seats as well. And it looks pretty much the exact same as the civilian team. If you remove this spotlight on the front there, then it is literally the exact same as what it is on the civilian team. All you have is these the license plate here and a few lights around, but you can barely notice them, obviously, unless you're chasing someone. So that's where you can't even see these ones up here. Look, they're literally like fully hidden. You can't see these ones. So yeah, that's really cool. And this car obviously has 4 seats, as I've already mentioned, so that is really helpful because you can still do normal calls in this, so you can respond to calls really quickly. I'm now wanted. But as I was saying, you can get to calls really quickly in this car because of how fast it is, and you can also carry 4 people. So obviously you can do normal role plays as well. So if you're going to, you know, detain someone or take them to jail, you can do it in this car because it has 4 seats. Whereas the Ford Mustang or the Corvette, for example, they only have 2 seats, so you can't do that, unfortunately. So that's really cool, and obviously it is so fast. You can go really fast in this car, and it looks really good as well. And I've said in unmarked, it looks amazing. So as you can see there, over 130 miles per hour. Again, and we weren't even at the top speed, we still had a long way to go there. But that is going to be all for this video. I am just going to quickly tell you about the Chevrolet Corvette. So this car is really mixed opinions for me. So in undercover, it looks really good. As you can see, it's pretty much fully unmarked. Obviously, if you remove the ram bar, then it's alright. You can obviously see the lights on there quite well, and you can tell it's a police car when you have the ram bar on there. But some of my things that I just hate about this car is that it's really difficult to like go over like bumps and things. So obviously you can get over most of them, but there are some. I know there's one at civilian spawn just over here. Like, if you're doing a pursuit over here, you can't really get out very easily. So it's not, as you can see right now, I'm stuck here and I can't get out very easily unless I go all the way up here, which isn't really very useful when you're trying to chase someone and they're just going while you're still trying to get out of the ditch that you're in. So that's why I don't really like this car, but it is really fast and things. And obviously it looks really good. As you saw there, the car was really nice and it's really fast, but very bad for off-roading. The handling isn't too great for me either. But other than that, it's a pretty good car. You can still use it, but my top 3 are going to be the Dodge Charger Pursuit, the Ford Interceptor Utility 2020, and the Dodge Hellcat police car. So they're my favourite. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your top 3 police cars are in the description, or if you have any different opinions to me, be sure to let me know. These are just my opinions, by the way, so just make sure you bear that in mind. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. So if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot. Remember to join my Discord server, links below, and you can also join my recording server, which is also linked below to be in videos. And you can follow me on Twitter, where I do various Roblox giveaways and also interact with loads of you guys, as well as you can join my Roblox group and follow me on Roblox. All of this stuff will be linked in the description below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.